Top 10 Highlights of Paris Haute Couture Week Fall 2021. Welcome to LuxFi. We talk about fashion, travel, money, and basically all the best things life has to offer. Welcome to our video listing the top 10 highlights of Paris Haute Couture Week Fall 2021. Haute Couture Week is one of the most exciting times of the year for most fashion lovers. Couture is regarded as the highest category of high fashion. Is when we can see some of our favorite maisons like Chanel and Dior presenting their best work. One-of-a-kind garments are handcrafted by teams of skilled artisans, with some pieces taking weeks or even months to complete. The couture fashion shows happen twice a year, in January and July. Gowns first seen on the runways are often spotted later at red carpet events, including the Oscars. This season, most maisons are back to hosting in-person shows, and the overall feeling of the shows are of hope and optimism towards our post-pandemic future. You will see a lot of escapism, that is when people use clothes to escape to a better reality. It's using clothes and fashion to make people happy. At the end of the video, we have a bonus fact that may surprise you. So without further ado, here are the top 10 highlights of Paris Haute Couture Week Fall 2021. If you are new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at luxficom. Number 10. Zuhair Murad. The Zuhair Murad show is always something to look forward to in Haute Couture weeks. Murad designs are always a glamorous affair. This was the first presentation of the designer since his atelier was destroyed in the devastating explosion in Beirut, so he wanted to look forward in a positive way. The designer said, "I wanted to show it in a physical format as a celebration of renewal and hope. My clients almost demanded it. They want to enjoy life, go out, buy new pieces, and look beautiful." Murad took inspiration in the city of Venice, in its history, opulence, ability to bounce back after hard times, and in their masked carnival balls. The presentation was an endless stream of sumptuous gowns and red carpet-ready evening dresses. With this collection, Zuhair Murad wants to celebrate life with the absolute best Haute Couture has to offer. Number 9. Chanel. The Chanel show was presented in the City of Paris Fashion Museum, the same place that is currently presenting an exhibition about the house's founder, Gabrielle Chanel. Turns out it was the perfect site, since this Haute Couture collection was inspired by the life of Coco Chanel, as most of the latest Chanel collections have been. Aside from taking inspiration from its founder, the creative director, Virginie Viard, also took inspiration from paintings and Impressionist art. She said about the collection, "There are Impressionist-inspired dresses, skirts that look like paintings, and a long white satin dress punctuated with black bows like Morissotte's." Of course, the Chanel hallmarks are still present in the collection: the gardenias, the tweed jackets, and some weightless embroidered pieces made of chiffon and tulle. The Chanel dresses this season make us take a look at our post-pandemic future, like a form of escapism to the better times to come. Number 8. Armani Privé. Giorgio Armani presented a collection filled with color, sparkles, and an overall sense of happiness. The collection is called Shine, and that doesn't require further explanation. Mercurial silk organza, so fluid and shiny it moved like a hologram, shaped the collection. Armani worked that material into trousers and dresses, adding his signature filtrage, layers of transparent fabric. The rainbow-colored dresses Armani presented have the power to simply make you smile. And isn't that what we all need? Number 7. Dior. The Dior show was an homage to the craft and to the artisans of the fashion industry, without which the practice of haute couture could not exist. Creative director Maria Grazia Chiuri took inspiration from the remarkable embroidered walls of the Sala dei Ricami in Rome's Palazzo Colonna. She takes this theme of rich embroideries and beautiful detailing into the dresses of the collection and also into the set in which the show was presented. Aside from the nymph-like flowy dresses that are a signature of Cutie, she also presented structured tweed jackets that display the amazing craftsmanship of Dior. Number 6. Alaïa. 4 years after the passing of the house's founder Azzedine Alaïa, Peter Mullier presents his first collection. Both the collection and the show were inspired by Alaïa himself. The show was presented just outside the atelier where Mr. Azzedine once lived. The looks were inspired by Alaïa's greatest hits, including body sculpting knitwear, multi-strapped corset belts, and hooded silhouettes evocative of Alaïa's North African roots, giving them a modern update and turning the signature staples into something new. Peter Mullier mixed haute couture and ready-to-wear because he wants women to wear them without rules or boundaries. It all makes a certain degree of sense, given that Alaïa never showed on schedule and was one of fashion's original rule breakers. That's a torch Mullier seems proud to carry. If you are enjoying this video so far, we strongly recommend you subscribe to our channel, so we can continue to bring you the best content about fashion and luxury living. Number 5. Giambattista Valli. Giambattista Valli said, "The past is very heavy and the future is very uncertain, so it's about being open and free. You make no expectations, you just get ready. And you have this slight sense of danger in a positive way, because you are going out facing the unknown. It's very open." The looks were presented via video and showroom. Valli's collection represents the joy of living and the excitement we all feel for the upcoming days. The collection was inspired by Paris, the surreal and sinister mood of Ryan Murphy's American Horror Story, and, believe it or not, Emily in Paris. Not so much in the looks of Emily in Paris, but in the joy she feels in this beautiful city. Of course, there were frothy tulle cloud dresses, nonchalantly draped chiffon gowns, and frivolously plumbed sequin column dresses. Basically all we love about Giambattista Valli. Number 4. Viktor and Rolf. The Viktor Rolf Haute Couture Autumn-Winter 2021 collection is inspired by the new generation of royals and their attempt to show a human reality behind the facade of an institution, the designer said about the collection. They presented 16 looks comprised of dresses, coats, and sashes, all adorned with Swarovski crystals. The house said, "The road is obsessed with royalty, perhaps even more so than with fashion. Both require putting on a show, and this show must always go on, no matter what." The collection and presentation pay tribute to the survival instinct of an institution that fashion artists Viktor Horsting and Rolf Snoren have loved and served for almost 33 years: fashion. At the same time, this season addresses the ambiguity of keeping up appearances regardless of what happens behind the scenes. Number 3. Elie Saab. Once again, we see escapism at its finest. Elie Saab is an eternal optimist and is positive for the upcoming days. The designer included full-on Disney princess flower dresses that are so beautiful they look like they came from a dream. More modern and unexpected are Saab's subtle deconstructions of this classic look. These he achieved by applying embellishments to the lightest of materials so that they seem to hover over the fabric, like a butterfly might land on a leaf. In some cases, the semi-transparency also revealed the inner workings of the dress in the form of tulle panniers. Number 2. Schiaparelli. Creative director Daniel Roseberry said ahead of the reveal of Schiaparelli's new couture collection, "For 2 years I have been saying that I didn't care about nostalgia. This season though, it's where it all started. I found myself wondering again and again, what if you combined a little Manet, a little Lacroix, a little 1980s, a little 1880s, a little Matador, a little Space Alien, a little Ingress, a little Shimmer, and a lot of color? Could I do it? And what would it look like? The answer is this: my 4th collection, the Matador." The collection was presented in a lookbook and also a video. Roseberry paid tribute to the house's founder and celebrated the history, the beauty, and the joy of fashion. Number 1. Balenciaga. The return of Balenciaga to haute couture after 53 years could not have been better. The show was presented as Cristobal Balenciaga used to present, in complete silence. Creative director Demna Gvasalia said, "It was my minute of silence to the heritage of Cristobal Balenciaga, but also a moment of silence to just shut up for a minute." The collection was presented in a diverse set of models, men and women of all ages, and was an homage to Cristobal Balenciaga himself. They presented black tailoring that was sober and austere, but also extravagant dresses made of taffeta. This show was the perfect homage to the past, while staying true to the present. That's a wrap on our list of the top 10 highlights of Paris Haute Couture Week Fall 2021. Let us know in the comments below which one was your favorite. Comment below which brands you would like to know more about. And for sticking with us this far, here is some bonus information. The house of Chanel is the oldest active haute couture house in the world. In 1918, Gabrielle Chanel established her brand at number 31 Rue Cambon. The address remained devoted to haute couture throughout the designer's life. It was the only Chanel atelier that continued open during World War II. Today, the House of Chanel is the oldest active couture house. The Chanel ateliers have always been firmly established in the upper floors of the historic building. Thank you for spending some time with us, and make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss a video. In return, we'll provide you the best content about fashion, travel, and luxury living. See you soon!